Are you kidding? That song that you sang about changes? Whoopee! We are all nuts right now because the changes, this is not too loud, let me know. Because everything is changing. It's almost like we just landed on another galaxy and we're all trying to do the same thing we did. We're trying to be cute, be smart, be this, be that, and pooh, it's not working necessarily. However, what thing that we do understand is that we have to be in the moment. We have to be kids again. We have to kind of go, oh, remember when you were 12 and getting carried is when blah, 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 and 13, whatever, and a teenager, and we did played, and we didn't, everything worked. We're here, right? So something worked. We went in the right direction, and we had challenges. Yes, the universe will give us what we think, what we want, what we desire, and I'm for one, I've had miracles of the yin yang, and so have you. All of you have had miracles. It happens that way. That's the way life works. However, we also have these incredible surprises, and those surprises could be one pain in the butt, and going, oh, really? Why? Oh. Okay, all the emotional little pangs that we have when we know we're challenged. I have one right now, which is insane. But I had this great lady called the Peace Pilgrim who did a wonderful job walking 30,000 miles in God knows how many years, about 28 years, in a tunic and a bottle of water across the country, and had miracles happen. And picture yourself today, this morning, in the cold. Ooh, and what would you do? You would go inside. This lady was my inspiration for today. If you don't know about her, Peace Pilgrim, check it out. Meanwhile, I will be reading a couple of things because there's some great words in Science of Mind book. Please take advantage of our library first. Who are you? What are you doing? How do you feel about yourself? But what's going on? I don't know what I don't know. I fell down a mountain one time and got speared by this thing, whatever it was, this big limb, big hole in my leg and all that, and going, okay. Out of the blue, a voice came, take the thing out. That happened, and now crawl over to this little place right here. Pick up some grass. Chew it. And I did. I took that blob of green stuff and put it on that hole. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, it was gone. Gone. Did I know it was happening? Did I know what I was doing? No. And how many of you have had moments where you didn't know how to cook something or help somebody or do something and you didn't go, how the heck did I know? But you did it beautifully. I bet every single one. And if you didn't, raise your hand or say yes, then you just forgot. Because it happens to every single human being. We know who we are. Universe, wake up call, guys. This is not just, oh, life is peaceful, we're wonderful, this together, let's do some, some hand holding. We gotta get off our butt and move. We are creative human beings right now. We're so creative, and we don't know what we don't know. There are certain things, fun stuff. Okay, this is something that's funny that I hope I brought. Remember Ricky Ricardo and Lucy? I Love Lucy? Babaloo, Babaloo. Do you know who Babaloo was? Babaloo is a Cuban deity that Ricky Ricardo sang every week to Babaloo, who takes care of our illness, our help, and if we screw up, he gives us a kick in the butt or some placebo that's close to that, and or maybe some disease, whatever. But Babaloo was his deity. Babaloo. Okay, that's one thing. He didn't, we didn't know that, right? We were going singing the song, but don't mimic the song because Babaloo may get pissed off. So whatever it may be. One of the things in the Science of Mind magazine, I don't know if any of you really read it. It's a great magazine. These are terrible glasses. I'll take my other ones I have here. It covers everybody. Everybody who knows certain things, everything that you don't know. We don't know, first time in history, people were picking up dirt and doing this and putting soup in the stone thing, and all of a sudden somebody created a pot. What a discovery. You think that's minor? Think of it. You were putting it in the rocks and little shells and all that, and all of a sudden somebody said, hey, you didn't know that. And first it was like, what's that? What are we going to do with that? And then every invention since the beginning of time has been an unknown. We live in a house. Some people lived in a hut and were happy and going, okay, this is my hut, I'm happy here. And next day it's like, wow, you could have a couch. Wow, a couch? What is that? It's like amazing. Am I too close, Anne? Okay. Anyway, so we have to appreciate everything that we have right now, and also realize that we know nothing. We are in Michio Kaku, who's a physicist. I know I listen to him every so often because he's funny, but he also said that as human beings on the scale of the universe, we're maybe going into first grade. Maybe just like a little start. We're still fighting with each other. We're still hurting each other. We're still angry at people. And one of the things that we do know, with all the science of mind stuff that we've been learning and talking about, is that only you can make the change. I can't make it for you. I can't say, blessed, and you go out and go, hey, I could be a movie star tomorrow morning. No, it's not happening. We have to know that, yes, what we aspire to, the dreams that we aspire to. Now, getting there, it's like climb every mountain, slosh through the mud, pick up on people that are kicking our butt all the time and always saying, who are you? You live in the country, you live in the city, you live in the slum, you're too wealthy, you're too poor. Who's going to recognize you? Who are you? Why should you do anything? Fortunately, we have people that are vibrant and go, nah, my dream is my dream, leave me alone. You don't like me? Take a walk. Take a walk and leave me alone. That's what we should be doing. If we have a dream to do anything, whatever it is, the direction may take you there, or you do something similar, and maybe in the middle, it'll turn you around. I lived in New York, 8,000 actors everywhere. I was going to be an actress. I went to the studios, the director studio and all that, and we tried it out. I'm very energetic, I can teach, I can do anything, but I can't remember. I can't lock in the script. Why was that? Because I was stupid? Because I couldn't do? No, because I'm brilliant in other ways, just like we all are. The universe went, turn around. And eventually I got into production. I loved it. Behind the scenes. Oof. I can rule the universe, but don't let me push buttons. Not me. I'm a people person. I'm a production person. One of the things that I loved in this book, this magazine, which I probably lost by now, and I could probably remember it, what they're saying is that the universe is telling us that we are on a different path. We are moving, we are going into a universe that says, in order for us to evolve and take a step, all this nonsense that's going on, all this governmental stuff, all this, whatever it is, everything is different. And we have to accept that difference, like we went from 12 years old to 13, we got to preteen, to being a crazy lunatic and teenager, and exploring, and then we had to change from that to 21, now we're an adult and we know everything. As we all know that. Anyway, the thing is right now, most important is that you are powerful, we are powerful, the planet is powerful. Sweet words are wonderful, but what are you saying to yourself? Oh my God, I missed that meeting. What, oh God, was I going to say? All the different negative factors that are blossoming in your head. It's like the angel and the devil type thing. You know, if, whatever you step into, whatever covers you, whatever drags you down, and you kind of go, oh no, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Go the other way, even if you're pushed that. You have to go the other way, because the negativity, this is pure physics. Absolutely. As you mentioned, this is pure physics. Spirituality and science are just two sides of the coin. One is, the other explains. Can you tell me what wind looks like? Anybody? Have you ever seen the wind? We see what it does. It blows and does things. Or have you seen gravity? Or can you tell me what love is? What is that thing that goes, oh, my heart, oh, the kitty, oh, the squirrel, oh, that little baby, whatever. What is that? That's not something you see, it's something that is. We have to start accepting our values, our principles that are here, and use them. We're all students, we're here on a journey. Each one, okay? Every single one is a journey. Each one is different. Imagine that. All the people on the planet have the same seeds, have the same know-it-all, have everything that they need, but were planted somewhere. Some in India, some in Africa, some in New York City, some in Los Angeles, and some here, who were born here, whatever. But we're all part of the same soup. The same ocean, the same water. Everything comes together. Each of us has to remember, figure out what makes us tick. Just like we had a wonderful dancer during our anniversary party. And you see talent in people, help them. It is our duty. It is our duty as our potential to help each other, especially those of us who are retired. What does retirement mean? It means I'm busier now than I've ever been in my life. So the thing is, we have to help each other come in. Well, place like this is saying, come on in, let me know what you are. Oh, I screwed up in high school. My girlfriend left me, and then I couldn't get a job, and over here is okay. It goes on and on. Oh, I wanted to be this, but I couldn't be that. Or my husband beat me the other day, or my wife threw soup on me. So, whatever it is, we are all given journeys that have challenges. And every time you go through one, that's another brownie point. That's another piece of courage that is coming your way, that is saying, you've went through it, you've gone through it. If you spend what we think, what we don't know, is the part that is the magic. To be in the moment, in the moment. And I'll share this real quickly because it just happened. I went to Knott's Berry Farm with a friend. She needed somebody to go with. I went, oh boy, we went there. We walked around, saw a show, did everything else. And somebody was playing music towards the end. We were on our way home out of the park, and they were dancing. And I said, what the heck? So I started dancing. And there were these two guys with makeup. They were part of the, Knott's Berry show, whatever it was. And I started dancing, and they came over. And they go, you have a lot of energy. And I go, oh, okay. Anyway, he said, dance with me. I started dancing. In 2 minutes, the whole plaza, and no exaggeration, that was standing around, turned around, looked at us dancing. And I don't mean just this. We were like Broadway. I was all over. He was all over. We were like looking at each other with passion, with tangos and this and that. And after it ended, it was like we took a picture together, and it was like, what just happened? What just happened? No clue. Did not know what I didn't know. Trust the universe. Truly, I have gone through so many incredible miracles. And everything's on the floor. Of course, I have no idea where anything is right now. But there was one thing by Lou Gerhardt, who was a minister here. A lot of us know who Lou was, and unfortunately I can't find it. But Lou basically talked about miracles. He was incredible. He was a Protestant, a minister, I believe. You knew Lou? I'm sure a lot of you know Lou. He was like a crossover. He was like new consciousness. Although he was a minister, Protestant things and whatever, but he traveled and he did things that embraced everybody. And he said, miracles are everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. We don't know. Sometimes someone says, hey, you want to go to this place with me tonight? No, it's boring. I've been there before. It's a bunch of kids or whatever. Trust the feeling the other feeling that you have. We got to trust our intuition more, guys. We're not doing it. We're always making excuses why we can't do something. I'm a writer. No, you're not. Yes, you are. Write something. As a dancer, dance. See what happens. As a cook, create something. I've never done this before. Do it anyway. Nobody else is around to do it. We need somebody to do it, and it's a miracle. We forget that how many movies do we watch it? It's like, wow, the magic here, magic is there, everything is magic. And we kind of go, oh, isn't that wonderful? I wish I could do it. Wake up. Wake up. Every day we are being clued in. It comes in our ear, a little voice in our head, Try being in your house and don't have an agenda. Don't have an agenda. Wake up, have coffee, have tea, have whatever, and just do what you feel like in the moment. And you'll notice, you'll go over here, you do this, you go over there. It says, you better call so-and-so, you better call Joe, you better call Mary. And you go, I have nothing to say, call them anywhere. And you call and blah, 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 something happens. And you go here and it feels good. And you do something else. You go outside, you see a little girl that you know is a neighbor, and you help her at that moment. You don't know why or how, but it happens. We have to learn to get back in track. The universe is basically saying, please, 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 stay alert. You are such magnificent people, and you know that. You've been told every time you're here. And occasionally pick up one of these books, because they're really miraculous. Everybody in the world is in here. Do you know? It's like Bruce Lipton, Greg Braden. You know who those guys are? Anybody? Look them up. Be curious. Where's your curiosity? What are you learning? What are you watching? What are you watching? What's going into your head? Crime? Mystery series are wonderful. You just stuck something in the guy's head. Oh boy, ooh. That's going to stick with you, one way or the other. There's so much to learn. You got YouTube that has everything in the universe from A to Z. Music, dance, commentaries, who your cousin was in the 13th century. Somewhere it says that. I swear. Whatever it may be. Be curious again. Don't just let somebody's voice tell you that it's right. Not even us. We're sharing what we know, and live and experience. It's not just out of a little book. Ooh, be good, be happy, be great. Happiness comes and goes. It's in us. We're in heaven. Yes, heaven is inside of us. But we have to look in sometimes. We meditate here for about 1 minute or 2 because we know we have a valuable time. Get in touch with yourself. This is not a playtime. This is a wonderful experience to evolve. And how you say it, how you play with it, what you do with it is really up to you. Now, how many people here believe what I'm saying? Let's give an applause. I want to hear a sound. You know how many people out there can use this? Can use your impact of how you act with them? And something else. In order to grow, in order to really walk the talk, we have to make peace with every crazy person that has affected us, whether it's alive or somewhere else, we cannot have that baggage, okay? No baggage. Oh, but look what they did to me. Oh my God, I'll never forgive them. Or my life was ruined. It was that. Send them a birthday card. Send them I love you card. Send them a Christmas card. Send them something and say, how are you? I'm sending you my love. Period. You don't have to put yourself there, but in here. Because every time you have something that is affecting you by hating somebody, denying somebody. I have friends that haven't talked to their sons in 20 years for no reason. Maybe they disagreed on something, and yet, I'm strong. I'm not going to forgive anybody. I'm the right one. Of course, we're all right? That's why we're on a journey. We're all like Alice in Wonderland. All of you are Alice in Wonderland. Alan in Wonderland, also. Male. Put the males in there. But the feminine and the masculine are positive and negative polarity, okay? Everything in the universe works on that principle. It's not you're better, I'm stronger, I'm smarter. It's like we all try to electric cords, okay? You got a cord here, and you got something to stick it in here, right? Okay. Without that, you have no electricity. Even batteries have little points to get together. So that has to stop. The men and the women, the men and the women, the men and the women. It's like, okay, please, can we turn this chapter? Can we turn the page? And the way we turned the page was believing that it could happen. If you don't believe anything can happen, we all have dreams of who to meet, of who to do, whatever. We have to do it, not talk about it anymore. Not I'm gonna. No more I'm gonnas. We've had enough I'm gonnas. So play with it, have fun with it, because you are so dynamic. Why are you even here? Because you're that dynamic. This is a creating vortex. Your energy and what you do and the things we do and the parties we have and the events we have and the food we eat and all the different ages we're embracing. Oh my gosh. We're going to have a 25-year-old speak one of these days. Or I think we didn't we? Something like that? A young woman? Yes. We need hundreds more. Okay? Enough of generation gap. Everything that's a cliche has to stop. We have to stop because it's a cliche. And it's like, can we do it? War has to stop at some point. Maybe, hopefully it'll be in our lifetime, maybe not, but we still have to plant the seed. No. That's so barbaric. Really? I mean, we're allowing people to hurt each other and kill each other over what? Over a piece of property? Really? Here. Take this, take that, and it's all mental. So, am I getting close? Okay. So, we're going to just put my hand down and bless all of you. You are the fire starters, right? Is that a good word? Fire starters. I want to see people in here, everything you do from here on in, and you know this already, I'm preaching to the choir, as they say. Be alive, be alive, be alive. No, if you want to smack somebody because they're really being annoying, sing a song, think of something pretty, the last girlfriend or boyfriend you had one night, whatever. Just change it, because we all have that pressure. Oh God, I had a 2x4, but it's okay. So we all are candles. Be a candle. Be alive. Know that everything you think about, everything you do matters. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you just have somebody on the head and say, good morning. Use a voice. I could use my own voice like I did this morning. I won't do that. Anyway, please, all this, as I'm sharing, the universe is talking to me. I'm an automatic writer. I've been channeling for years. But I'm also an adventurer. So are you. You're a traveler. You've been on this planet a long time. You've traveled through it. You're traveling again. You will be traveling forever. Make this time count. And all together. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And then embrace it. Thank you.